What's up, guys? Usually I'm saying it's been a long time since we've done a Q&A, but it actually hasn't been that long at all. I just am in the mood to do one. I was trying to film another video today at Justine's house, but I got locked out of her house and I couldn't get in, and then I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna go home. I already have makeup on. I'm just gonna go home and film and Ask Jenna because that's what I'm in the mood for. I just wanna talk to you guys and I wanna see what kind of questions you have because I'm sure you have a lot of questions. So we're gonna get to the first one. Harry Styles or Ed Sheeran? You should know. If you know me, you know I'm gonna pick Ed Sheeran probably over anyone else. What is your favorite form of potatoes? In the form of a French fry. Plural, always French fries. But any form of potato, I love. Would you go skydiving? Oh boy. You know, I used to want to go when I was younger, but then I think the older I got, the more I realized that I'm not invincible and that you can die. Would I go skydiving? Maybe, but it would definitely take some convincing. How's Mini Matt doing? He's good. He's over there sleeping. He was right here, but I started yapping and then he ran away. What's your favorite thing about living in LA? I'd say the weather, but it's like June gloom is going on right now, so it's super overcast and like depressing, but the weather's pretty great, except when it's not great and it's 110 degrees. Why do I like living in LA? At what age do you think you'll buy your first house? Oh boy. Well, speaking of things that suck about LA, the thing about buying a house in Los Angeles is you pretty much, in the area where I want to live, you really can't buy anything for under $2 million. I mean, you can, but you probably have like a dumpster. So we'll see. Realistically, I would like to buy a house within the next 5 years. Pizza or tacos? Pizza. I don't even like tacos. I don't even eat tacos. Is the Spark your new favorite drone? It is my new favorite drone. I really love the Mavic though. I feel like flying the Mavic, I feel more secure. I feel like I can like do crazier things. I'm just really worried about the Spark since it just connects to like your phone Wi-Fi and it might lose signal, but they're both pretty cool. How many couches did you burn in college? I actually did not burn any couches in college. I'm like the worst mountaineer, or I'm a good mountaineer. Not sure, depending on how you want to look at that. What are some good places to visit for a vacation? I mean, that just depends on what type of vacation you like. I personally love the beach. I love Hawaii. I like the mountains, which you kind of get the best of both worlds there. With Hawaii, you get the mountains and the beach. I mean, last summer we did a European vacation. We went to Italy, we did Croatia, Germany. It really just depends. You could really go anywhere for vacation. Depends on what you like. Pineapple on pizza, okay or not? Tough to say. I'm allergic to pineapple, so I'm gonna say no. Have you ever been sick of being on YouTube? Oh, yes, quite frequently. It sucks because it's like you put your life on YouTube, which is a blessing and a curse because it's like, you know, when things are good, you know, you wanna make videos, you wanna share your life, but guess what? Real life things aren't always good and things aren't always great, so it's like you either have to not post videos, which is your job, or you kind of have to, I don't wanna say fake it, but you kind of just have to put a smile on your face and suck it up. So yeah, there's been times where I'm like, I don't really want to make YouTube videos today, so I don't, but other than that, I love YouTube. What was the question? Oh, have I ever been sick of being on YouTube? Oh, yes, but if I'm ever actually really sick of it, then I won't do it anymore. Are you gonna play Toilet Trouble with Matt and Justine? That's the game plan. Someone has to play Toilet Trouble with me. Where do you see yourself in 15 years? Still doing YouTube? 15 years? My God, I can't even think what I'm gonna be doing in like 15 minutes. How old will I be in, you know, if I'm in my 40s doing YouTube, what will I even be doing? Did you already choose what you're gonna name your drone? No, I didn't. I have to go back and check what you guys were suggesting. Would you rather be out hanging with your friends or be at home watching Netflix with Maddie? Probably home watching Netflix with Maddie. What do you think about my dog? Oh my God, I think he's super cute. He's got on a little shirt. Real cute. I'm real into that dog. Any music recommendations? I just actually started listening to Imagine Dragons' new album. I think it came out yesterday, today, this week, I don't know, but I was listening to it today and it was really good. Would you ever get a tattoo? If yes, what and where? I feel like I've answered this question a million times and every time I change my answer, I have no idea. Maybe. Where? Somewhere where like it's not really visible. Maybe like right here on like my side of my rib cage, like a phrase or like a picture of Maddie. What's your favorite way to communicate to someone? Text, call, reach them through social media? Well, I would probably say texting, calling, FaceTime, or just bug them on Twitter. Like, hey, that's what I had to do to Justine. I'm like, hey, Justine, could you like answer your phone? It's like an emergency. And then she'll like tweet me back before like texting me back. And I'm like, all right, cool. Did you pre-order anything that was announced at the WWDC? No. Would you rather never be able to look at a dog again or never be able to watch a TV series? I would easily give up the TV series. I need dogs in my life. They're the best. Would you rather be stuck on a roller coaster or stuck in an elevator? I would much rather be stuck in an elevator. Can you do a video dedicated to Maddie? That's pretty much my whole channel. What is your favorite delivery app? What am I getting delivered? Postmates is great. I was locked out of the house today, but yet I still ordered Postmates, so I had to sit in the yard and eat my meal. So probably Postmates. I also don't know if you guys have noticed, but I've had like a link in the description of like all of my favorite like apps and referrals. You know, if you guys are into that kind of thing. What do you think about Croatia? I loved Croatia. It's actually been a year since we've been in Germany, so it's almost been a year since Croatia, and I would love to go back one day and spend more time there. I was only there for a couple days, and there's way more to see, so I've got to go back. Which option would you choose? Have Maddie for the rest of your life or your YouTube career for the rest of your life? Maddie for the rest of my life. I don't even care what the question is, I want Maddie for the rest of my life. If you discovered a new planet, what would you name it and why? A new planet? I'd probably just call it New Planet. New planet, who dis? Is there gonna be an Ask Maddie? Give us what we want, Jenna. I guess as soon as Maddie learns how to communicate. Chicken or fish? I don't eat either of them. But if you're asking would I rather have a chicken or like a pet fish, I guess I'd rather have a chicken because chickens are cool and they move their heads like this. Doing that, I hear this like weird cracking in the back of my head and I don't think that's good. Would you rather speak every language in the world or have the ability to speak with animals? Are you kidding me? Any question that's ever animal related, I probably want it to be with the animals. Could you imagine being able to speak to animals? Think how popular I would be because I could speak to animals. Queen of YouTube, what's your biggest inspiration? What gets you up and ready to go every morning? Well, if I have the dog, he gets me up. Or, I don't know, some days I just wake up super, super motivated. I have my coffee, you know, go to the gym and then just, you know, get to work. As to what actually gets me motivated, paying my rent? No. That's an awful answer. There's just days and weeks that are better than others and I'm just motivated to make videos and make content and do things. Or, you know, some days I wake up and there's like a National Donut Day and I'm like, well, now I'm motivated. Any summer vacation trips planned? No, not at all actually. Who's better at Call of Duty, Nick Merckx or Nadeshot? I am. Out of you, Justine and Brie, who's the best driver? Oh my goodness. I wanna say me because I'm like biased, but realistically, probably Brienne, me, and Justine. Justine is the absolute worst driver and I don't care. She'll probably agree. What is the funniest story of Maddie? Well, I'm glad everyone's asking me about the dog because I want to talk about him anyway. This isn't really a funny story. There's probably so many more funny stories about him, but since I've had him a lot the past couple of months, we were going to the dog park one day and he was, you know, doing his business and he was, he had a little bit of some runny poos. This is gross. He's getting a little bit on him. So as I stepped forward to kind of like, I don't know what I thought I was gonna do. I actually stepped in a massive, massive, massive pile of poop. It looked like it could have been like elephant poop. So my foot is stuck in poop. Like I could barely get it up because it was so stuck. So I'm stuck in poop trying to stop the dog from like pooping on himself. So basically there was just poop everywhere. And I'm imagining people watching this just being like, wow, that girl is not okay. So that's one of the funnier stories that's recently happened to me. It's actually not that funny, but when I think back on it, talk about a crappy situation. Do you know how to solve a Rubik's Cube? No, I'm an idiot. How does Ed like his bacon? Ed? Like Ed? Like .Ed? Ed likes his bacon super crispy. What upcoming games are you most looking forward to? Far Cry, Call of Duty, Assassin's Creed, 2 dots when they add more levels because I already reached the limit. How did you get locked out? So today I went to Justine's to film a video because I have something in the house that I need to film a video on. And when I go to open the door, her super high-tech door, the batteries are dead. So I actually physically could not get in. I called her, I'm like, hey, can you unlock this from your phone? And she's like, well, aren't the batteries dead? And I was like, yes, they are. So Maddie and I are just sitting there waiting for our Postmates. So the Postmates gets here, we have like a little picnic in the yard, and I went home because I couldn't get into the house. So that's how I got locked out. Because in all this world of technology, batteries still die. Do you like to eat potatoes? Yeah, I absolutely love potatoes and I love questions about potatoes. What do you do in your spare time? Gym, sleep, Netflix, red or white wine? White wine. If YouTube bans vlogging, what type of videos would you be making on a daily basis? I would probably just be doing cooking videos because realistically, those videos kind of do the best. SEO, baby, SEO. How long have you been on YouTube? Since January 2011. How old are you? 28. No, I'm not 28. I'm only 27. Oh, phew. Good to know, I'm already thinking ahead. Should I get a drone or a camera? Well, it depends on what you want to do. Realistically, I would probably say a camera. Do you like food? It's like the only thing I like. Do you ever wish you had a brother growing up? I'm fine. Have you ever been pulled over by a cop? Yeah, once. I was going really fast. Like 20 over the speed limit, and I got a ticket. Oopsies. It's a date night. Where are we going to get food? Probably an Italian restaurant, because that's my favorite. Who has a bigger butt? You or Justine? You're stranded on an island and can bring 3 items. What would they be and why? Oh no, only 3 items. I'm gonna need a cell phone that works so that I can call for help. I'm gonna need some type of water thing that can filter the ocean water and make it drinking water. And then I either would want like a knife or maybe like a lighter. I'll pick a knife just in case I have to like do something. If you could be a guest star on any TV show, what would it be? Anything on the CW. I absolutely love the CW. I watch iZombie, I watch Flash, I watch Riverdale, watch Arrow. Basically all of their shows, I watch them. So if they ever are looking for someone, oh, the 100, oh my God, they have the greatest shows. What other languages can you speak? Well, I've got English down okay. I used to know sign language. I'm really upset that I didn't keep up with sign language. I also took like 8 years of Spanish, but unfortunately my brain didn't seem to want to keep anything that I've learned. But now that stupid Despacito song is a thing. Drone or weekend shoes? Oh my God. I forgot about weekend shoes. Drone, we need drone shoes. Would you rather step in dog poop barefoot or have a bird poop on your head? It's funny, I've done both of these things. Probably rather have a bird poop on my head so I don't have to see it. I've never played any of Zelda games. Is it worth to purchase the Switch and to play Zelda Breath of the Wild? Yes, absolutely yes. I do not regret all the time and money I spent for that game because I had an incredible time. Will you ever find the screwdriver Matt stole from you? Ugh, I don't know. I told him again about it. I was like, I had to go to Home Depot to buy a screwdriver because I'm pretty sure you stole my screwdriver. Or I lost it. It's really debatable, but I'm pretty sure he has it. Least favorite thing about the iPhone 7 Plus? Well, it hurts a lot more when you drop it on your face because it's bigger. I like it though. It's probably my favorite phone yet. All right, let's do a couple more questions. If you had the chance to explore space or water and you were able to breathe in both without any support, which would you choose? Definitely space. Not gonna lie, the ocean is kind of terrifying. I mean, I guess we don't really know what's in the ocean or what is in space. I mean, we have like an idea, but it's just like really is exploring the unknown. If you could get any dog you want, which breed would you pick? I love micro golden doodles so much. They are my dream dog. I love them. They're just the cutest little things, like the micro golden doodles or even just like the mini golden doodles. They don't have to be the micro. The only thing with that is I would have a really hard time essentially buying a dog from a breeder. I don't know if I could like morally support that. I would love, love, love to have that type of dog, but I don't think I could do that. Gotta rescue the pups. They need our love too. What else is going on? Well, I seem to have lost all my questions because I tweeted about a tornado. So apparently, get this, I text my mom, I was like texting them like, oh, I'm locked out of the house, blah, blah, blah. And while I'm having my very small problems, a tornado is going through my parents' yard. They were sending these pictures of all these massive, massive trees down, and I'm like, wait a minute, what's going on? I call them, don't answer. I'm like, oh no. She calls me back and she's like, hey, I'm like, what happened? She's like, well, a tornado went through our yard. And then my mom was like, hold on, I gotta call you back. And I'm like, what? I'm like, well, are you okay? And she leaves me hanging, so then eventually she calls me back. I'm like, what are you doing? You can't just be like, a tornado went through our yard and hang up. Thankfully, our house was okay, everything was okay. This massive tree behind our house, it fell down, which growing up, this tree is huge. And my room was always closest to it, so every time there was a storm, I would be like terrified that this tree was gonna fall on the house and basically crush me in my room. That tree actually, today it's a sad day, you know, that tree fell down, but thankfully it fell in the direction that it didn't destroy our house, no one got hurt, but man, that sucks. All right, what else? Am I even saying anything? Okay, last question, favorite show on Netflix? That's my last question because I actually ran out of questions. Favorite show on Netflix? It's a tough question. I always just watch Friends and I watch The Office. Those are the go-to. Anyway guys, thank you for watching this Ask Jenna. I really just wanted to sit down and basically chat with you guys, so this was a good excuse for that. Let me know any videos you want to see in the future. Every time I sit on this floor, my legs fall asleep. Where's Maddie? I lost him. Anyway, thank you guys for watching and I will see you again soon. This is not my hat. This is not my hat.